Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys channel in Malaysia. We are still waiting on the highly anticipated arrival of the new M.A.S.K Series 1 vehicles from the loyal subjects. Somebody, somewhere is going to start getting them in hand, and soon. The only question is when and who, right? Now, meantime, at STCC 2025, the loyal subjects went ahead and teased M.A.S.K Series 2 and showed us a brief glimpse of Hurricane and Jackhammer. But fans knew that there would be more. On the Ask Me Anything question and answer sessions held on their Facebook and Instagram pages 2 weeks ago, the loyal subjects addressed a fans following question as to whether the next wave will include 4 vehicles. They answered it with a definite yes. And then this week, the question posed by a fan as to which of the bad guys are coming up next was answered with the following riddle. And so it says here, and actually, I'm not really sure how riddles actually work, but this one seems like it's all over the place at first. Okay, but it says here, I'm a heavy hitting enforcer with muscle or mask. One wields blades and harpoons, the other flame that's bold and brass. Teasing teammates comes by habit, idleness by design, though destruction is my trade, two faces in the line, right? So what does it all mean? Okay, look, in any event, we already know that Jackhammer and Cliff Dagger are coming up in Wave 2, so that's probably the bit that's all about the flame, that's bold and brass, about the heavy hitting enforcer. But anytime you see something related to the bad guys on M.A.S.K, and it involves blades and harpoons, you know they're talking about Rider Slyrex and his stiletto mask. Slyrex of the Piranha, right? So that's a pretty huge hint that they've given us that the Piranha is coming in Series 2. And that actually surprised me because the loyal subjects have been known to be quite evasive, especially when it comes to top secret information being shared. You know, they usually say something like, you'll just have to wait and see, or just hang in there, stay tuned, something like that, all right? I'm still waiting for them to reply my question on who actually has the rights to the Shark vehicle, okay? I did a whole video on it as well. Let's see if they get around to it in the next round, okay? But in the meantime, let's talk about the Piranha. A lot of people actually guessed that the Piranha would be included in Series 2. And that's because Series 1 had the Condor, so a lot of people felt that Series 2 would also have a small basic class vehicle in the assortment that was also from the original first wave of vehicles in the 1980s. And both the Condor's Brad Turner and Piranha's Slyrex are both a pair of rock star looking agents with cool sunglasses on. However, the height difference between the both of them in action figure mode is ridiculous. Okay? But while the Condor is indeed one of the smallest and most basic of all of the M.A.S.K vehicles, the Piranha is anything but. The Piranha is a far more complex vehicle comprised of a motorcycle and a sidecar, with the sidecar section being able to eject out and turn into an armed mini submarine. Now, if you've handled a lot of Piranha units over the years, you'll know that the construction of the toy is of very poor and fragile quality. The large windshield in front is connected to the bike through a very easily breakable tab. This thing will break if you just stare at it hard enough, much like what's happened here. And once the tab breaks, there is no way to connect it to the bike ever again. So they need to make this thing a whole lot stronger on the new unit. By the way, the Condor has possibly the smallest amount of stickers for any vehicle in the M.A.S.K fleet. There's one on the main dashboard area, which is the control panel, and you get the M.A.S.K logo on the vehicle rear section, visible on both sides once the Condor is transformed. However, for the Piranha, you get more than a dozen stickers for application. Yeah, and if any of these stickers are missing or in poor condition, it will affect the look and appearance of the vehicle. The original stickers were of somewhat poor quality and easily peeled off. I'm not sure what the quality of the new stickers from the loyal subjects are, but I hope that they've improved it. Another thing that cracks easily is the plastic strip that connects the sidecar to the spring-activated launcher. This thing is as snappable as a salt cracker. Alright, now this happens to be a main feature of the toy, alright? So they need to make this whole section stronger. Also, the tabs that connect the sidecar to the bike, believe it or not, they break really easily as well, and then you cannot connect the two vehicles together ever. All right, so if it feels like the original Piranha was made to fall apart, that's because it has fallen apart many times over the years. So trust me when I say that if they're planning to put out a new and improved version, there is definitely a fair amount of work to be done here. Okay, guys, so that's the video. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section, and I'll talk to all of you again real soon. Thank you, and take care out there.